We're back with some more Let's Play Platinum in the last part. We took on a bunch of gym leaders in this part. We're gonna take on more gym leaders. Wow, that is such a what a concept. Actually, first we're gonna take on Buck, because Buck's here. Buck was the final of the stat trainers that we encountered. He's the person that let us in here. Here, last no waste time. Let's just do this. I'm telling you right now, I'm serious though. Act surprised. Act surprised about what? What, Buck? What? So, yes, Buck here. So, if you're wondering, he is the stat trainer of defense slash special defense, kind of-ish. His Shuckle here has like 230, I believe, in both defenses. It is the most defensive Pokemon in the game. In fact, it has the highest stat, the second highest stat of any other Pokemon. Second only to Blissey having the highest HP, which is a maximum 255. But yeah, he really likes to use Protect, like, a lot. A lot of his Pokemon seem to have Protect, and the AI almost always goes for Protect first turn. So I decided to go for the Flash Can. He protects to scout what I do, I guess, and ends up going into Torkoal to take my second Flash Cannon, which does a little bit more than you would expect, because Torkoal is a lot physically bulky. Torkoal has 140 defense, but isn't very good on the special side, so you can keep that in mind when fighting Torkoal. And defensive Fire type is almost as bad as defensive Ice type, so it still has a ton of weaknesses to be exploited, so Torkoal won't be that much of a threat, because it's a defensive Fire type. That's not how it works at all. I'm gonna go into Houndoom now, thinking, okay, he's probably just going to, like, Fire move my thing, but he ends up Earthquaking. I'm like, crap, that was stupid. Damn it. And now my Houndoom dies. That was a really, really, really bad play. Like, really. I'm curious how much defense this Shuckle has. I'm surprised I don't even know that off the top of my head, really. I'm like, how do I not know Shuckle? Shuckle. Let's see, okay, Gyarados now, because I'm like, okay, since I know all of his guys have Protect, I can just abuse that to all hell and just set up everything. So I predict this Protect, because I'm a pro, and I go for the DD, and I'm like, ah yes, time for a Gyarados sweep. So to get through his team, you're pretty much going to need to set up stat boots, because again, a lot of his Pokemon have a ton of defense, and some of them have a decent HP stat as well, but majorly he's focusing on defense, so he's all that. He has them bulky Pokemons and whatnot. After +1, I was pretty sure Stab Waterfall would take it out, even though Torkoal's amazing defense stat. And it does, so that is good typing in the hood and whatnot. I how slow my computer is when I'm recording, because I'm also uploading a thing today. I'm uploading part 73 today. This is 74, so that's interesting. Goes back into Shuckle. I'm like, okay, you're probably going into this thing to protect, so I'm just gonna Dragon Dance again, and lo and behold, I get a free Dragon Dance off, and I'm not gonna complain. That's a +2 now. Gyarados looking pretty set and sweet, and I was right. Shuckle does have 230s in both defenses. I should have trusted myself. Hooray for that time. I know everything about Pokemon. Hooray. And only 20 HP, and that's its big weakness, but yeah. +1 Waterfall will take it out with a crit. Don't think that crit mattered. Maybe it could have. Shuckle is really fucking defensive, but at the same time, yeah. Dusk Noir, I think we've seen before on Fantina, has 135 in both defenses, I believe, and then it has 100 attack, so it is decently offensive. One of his more offensive Pokemon. I think it is his most offensive Pokemon on his team, so out of all of his Pokemon, when it comes to offense, this is the thing that's going to deal out decent damage to you, if anything on his team will. But +2 Waterfall does tons, and it just barely fucking God. And yeah, Thunder Punch gonna take me out. Now I know he's gonna heal, so that just bugs me a lot, and I'm just not happy about that. That's just not a pleasant thing. It's overall not a pleasant thing. 96% on that upload. Not sure about processing. Whatever, thinking about what I'm gonna go into, because I'm indecisive apparently. Togekiss I'm going into, because I can do some wall breaking and whatnot. Well, I think all my guys are 60 at this point, so at this point everything's just bonus. I just want to get everything to 60, and that's happened. So I knew he was gonna 4-star. I think I went for the Ancient Power to hopefully get the everything boost, I think, and yeah, go for that, and yeah, Ancient Power's gonna do a small chunk, and after that, and if I get I do get the everything boost, awesome, that's amazing. So now I can just, you know, sweep a Togekiss now. I can just go for Air Slash, which probably still won't kill at this range, but it'll do a ton, and, you know, it will probably flinch it 60% of the time. I do get the flinch, which is awesome. That's cool, because, you know, flinches are nice and whatnot. Yeah, Dusk Noir's here. It's being a little bit of a pain, probably his most threatening Pokemon. Yet I go for the Ancient Power again, kind of hoping I get the boost and knowing I'm going to kill at that range, and I don't get it, which is, you know, whatever. I got it once, I'm content now. I'm getting the everything boost a lot later in this game. Claydol was a Pokemon that he you know, was with us. Out of all of his Pokemon, his main Pokemon, the Pokemon that he was using in the Stark Mountain, is probably his least defensive. I believe Claydol is 105 defense and 120 special defense. It's still good defensively, don't get me wrong. But compared to his other Pokemon, it's not defensive at all. Has 70s in offensive, so it's decent in that regard, and it has only 60 HP, so it isn't that defensive in general, so not really that big of a threat to work around here. Flinch with the Air Slash means that 2 Air Slash to take it out, even after the Citrus Berry, because it is his main Pokemon, he's going to be having it. So, yeah, he doesn't die, which makes me angry, and Psychic's gonna do nothing, because special defense boost and whatnot. And another one's gonna take him out unless he decides to heal, which he does. I may have went for the Ancient Power here, just kind of doing the same little strategy I've always been doing, and I do that. I do. Okay, whatever. And everything, I do get the everything boost. Okay, man, I'm getting really lucky with those everything boosts, like I said recently. That's kind of awesome. So, Air Slash at this range should probably take out the Claydol, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe I'm wrong. But we shall see in a few seconds as the HP dwindles. And it doesn't die still, but it gets the flinch, so it's gonna die as another one. So that is a nice thing that's happening. That scroll does have 135. I was checking that the whole time because my computer is this slow when I'm recording something and uploading something at the same time. So 61 for Togekiss, which is good news, and they got 4 special defense there, which is good cool. His last is going to be Umbreon. Umbreon has 110 in defense, 130 in special defense, and coupled with 95 HP, it is just an amazing defensive Pokemon in both sides. So, well, all his Pokemon are amazing in both sides. That's why he's the stat trainer for both defense and special defense. That's why there's only 5 of them. But yeah, even though Umbreon's an amazing special tank, it can't take a +2 Aura Sphere, even with 95 HP and 130 special defense. Goodbye, Umbreon. You're dead. It was nice seeing you for the brief moment. And that is Buck defeated. You're so hot. Did he just call me hot? No, okay, that's too much. I guess I'll be better with my TNX for the Battle Frontier or something. I wasn't paying attention. Alright, Buck, you're dead. Now we're going to fight Volkner. Wait, I gotta heal first. Haha. And also I'm cutting away again. Yay, time for me to fight Volkner. The final. It's gonna be the most epic climax of your Pokemon. I can feel their power. Of course, you sense the power of my Pokemon, can't you? Let's battle with you. Yes, it's electric, the feeling inspiration. Let's do it to make some sparks fly. It's time for Volkner, the final member of the Elite Four. It's going to be such an amazing and epic climactic battle. It's going to be sitting down, stand up is the best animation of all time, by the way. I think I've already mentioned that, but I'm going to mention it again. So this battle's going to be so incredibly hard, right? No. This is a very, very disappointing fight. It is this is pathetic. You'll see. So he leads with Jolteon, and it quick attacks my Torterra. And I'm obviously using Torterra because, you know, ground's good against electric, obviousness. Does absolutely nothing, and yeah, Earthquake crit didn't matter at all, and Jolteon's dead. And this is going to be, you know how I struggled a lot with Roark? Well, this is going to be like the exact opposite of that fight. Pretty much how my fights went with. I think Crash Awake I destroyed as well, but this is so disappointing for the final gym leader, man. Like you have grown the least of all the gym leaders, and it shows by how disappointing this fight was. Get the Quick Claw there. Not sure if I needed it or not to outspeed the Lantern, but it's no way. Even with Lantern's 144, I believe, HP and 50s in defenses, I believe. It's not high enough to live and stab Earthquake from Torterra, so I'm pretty sure it's gonna die, right? Yes, dead. Good. No crit. Good. Just making sure. And yeah, the Lantern is using second generation as a decent water electric type. It's pretty interesting. It's a new Pokemon on his team apparently, and is going into his older Pokemon Luxray here. I was thinking of switching, but I was like, you know what? Pangea's kind of on a roll here. Yeah, so I just stay in. And Pangea has just literally earthquaked everything, and everything has died. And guess what's going to happen to this Luxray? I'm going to outspeed it, I'm going to earthquake it, and it's still going to die. Volkner, you are very disappointing. You are a very disappointing Elite Four, not Elite Four, gym leader right now. This is just so sad. Volkner, why? Why do you suck so much? There's 61 for Pangea, which is awesome. Getting up there in levels, and Pangea is by far the highest, not by far the highest HP, but a really high HP stat. Electivire may be a small-ish threat if it didn't have abysmal defenses, still weak to Earthquake, and there's no way in hell that even an Ice Punch would kill me at this range. So he goes for Fire Punch, which will probably do under half to prove my theory that Ice Punch would kill me, because Fire Punch is normal super effective, and Ice Punch is quad effective. You see that Fire Punch is under half, so even if we did have Ice Punch and went for it, it still wouldn't have killed me. So even with Electivire's 123, I want to say, attack, still not killing me. Volkner, why do you suck so much? This is very disappointing, Volkner. I don't understand this. Volkner, why? I'm so disappointed in you. You're such a cool emo guy. You know, you have that really cool sitting down, standing up animation, and now you're just underwhelming as all hell. It's so disappointing. Okay, for the last thing I said to do something a little cool, so I'm gonna go into Houndoom here just because Houndoom is that close to getting to level 61. So it's like, you know, I'm gonna go into Houndoom just to switch back into Torterra. Change things up so I don't completely sweep him with Earthquake and just switch back into my thing that take the electric move. I think it goes for the T-Wave here. And then I can just Earthquake him and he'll die. So that is it. That is it. And then I got the Quick Claw again. So if he had like the Signal Beam, I guess this would be the best move to hit me with, or maybe the HP Ice. But you know, they never went any powers in game. But he had nothing to hit me with, so Quick Claw didn't matter. It didn't really matter because you were very disappointing, Volkner. Oh my God, why, Volkner? Why did you suck so? Why you suck so much? I don't understand it either. Anyways, that's going to be a bad game. That was terrible, Volkner. You suck. You are terrible at this game. You should stop playing it right now. You should quit being a gym leader. I felt thrilled. I beat you in 6 turns. That's, my goodness. You had 5 Pokemon. I beat you in 6 turns. When it makes me happy, losing leaves me angry. And a great revelation is what makes me stronger. So, Volkner, very disappointing battle. And with that, we are almost done the battleground and pretty much ready to go to our final destination, which is the Elite Four once more. So, next time on Pokemon Platinum, we will head to the Elite Four for the final time, not before fighting one last battleground fight. And then, we shall end this Let's Play finally. See you guys then.